Okay, we're gonna start on Blastoise head, and one thing that I really don't understand about Blastoise is just how difficult the shape of its head is, and that's because it doesn't really look like a turtle or tortoise, um, because they have to have a beak. They have a beak for a mouth, but when um, when he was designed, like he has a pretty blunt snout, and so it's kind of difficult to get that shape. But I'm gonna do my best to go ahead and do it. What we're gonna do is first its nose, and this one's gonna be um, uh, connected onto the rest of its upper jaw. Now I'm gonna be using neon blue, but you can use ocean blue if you want. So this is the color that I originally used for my Blastoise. This is the color that I'm going to be using for this Blastoise. So you can use whatever blue you want. You don't have to stick with what I'm doing. So this is the colors that I chose before. As you can see, obviously we're going to be doing this head differently. Now here's how we're going to do it. We're going to be working with doubles, and we're only going to be using 5 pegs. All right, so just 5 rows, I think, or 6. Yeah, I think it's 5. All right, we're going to be starting right here. Doesn't really matter. It's going to be right here on the third one, the second one on the third, and we are going to add those double bands up here to create a V. From there, we're going to go down at an angle, so now we have an M. Okay, so we start from here and then we move down here. We're gonna go down, I believe, just once. Okay, we're only gonna go down once on each side, and from there, now we are going to be adding double bands right here, going inside, double bands right there, and now double bands in the middle, and connect them right there in the middle. Okay, now we need double bands right here and right here also. Another pair right here to make this V. And we're going to do that again right here and then right here. Make sure that you're adding them exactly the same way that I'm doing it, otherwise you're not going to be able to loom it correctly. So now we just added these right here. Okay, I should probably zoom in a lot more. Okay, it kind of looks like a bow. Now we just need our final V to make a point right here, and we're gonna put a cap band right here. Actually, we're gonna work with double bands. Okay, and you're going to cap it just 3 times. So it's only gonna go around 3 times. Okay. Now that we have that, let's go ahead and loom. The first one that I'm going to loom is this one because that one's on the top. And this one. Oh, and I only grabbed one. The other one. Now I'm gonna loom these sides next. Then this. Now I'm going to move to this one and loom these. I'm going to go in the middle right here, and the top one is the one going this side, and then this side. Now I'm going to loom right here the corner ones. Okay, so this one first, and then this one going up, And then right here on this side, another one going up. Now I'm gonna do this one right here and then this one, okay? So these two. So this one first. Grab the top two, which are the ones going inside. And then this one. And this one right here is next. Let me make sure I grab the correct ones. There you go. And now this one. Okay, now I'm gonna go in here, inside this corner, okay? Don't do the middle. Do this one. And now go in here and loom that to the middle. Like that. Now go right here, you're gonna loom that up. And this one, loom it up to the middle. I'm gonna grab 2 bands, and I'm gonna put them through, kind of like a slip knot. I just don't want to do it so tight, so I'm gonna put it through, but I'm not gonna put it as a slip knot. I just want to go ahead and put it through. Now, whoops, let's go ahead and take it off our loom. Alright, there is our nose. This is going to be connected onto our snout. Okay, and just, it's like highly twisted. Alright, so kind of keep it right there. If you want to use a band to slip it, go ahead and do so. Or you can use a C-clip, whatever. But I don't want to use that band, those 2 bands as slip knots. Okay, so this is our nose. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and attach it to a snout, and we're gonna work on the snout. In this stage, we're gonna go ahead and do the snout. We have our nose. So hopefully this is not too complicated. We have to finish our snout. Right here, okay, and it's gonna go up 3, 1, 2, 3. So right here, we're gonna be adding double bands right here. So on the 3rd and 4th peg, okay. Okay. So we're still working with double blues, okay. Whichever blue you want. And we're going to be adding this at the very end when we start to loom. From here, we need double bands also here. 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 And here. Because this is all good. These are all going to be connected onto our body. Oh, why is it off colored? Okay. Now, double bands. Working our way diagonally. Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah, right here. And then here too. And then these are going to go at this angle. One, two, three. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to go down twice. Both sides. Okay. And now again, with the same repetitive pattern, we're going to go and do it in here, starting from the outside. Double bands here. And then do your V here. Your V there. Now this one, we need our V here, starting from the outside. And then here. Continuing on, now we're going to do M all the way in here, so like this. Okay, so I'm going to start from here, and then go here, and then go here, and then that's it. So 1, 2, 3, just those 3, and that's it. Now the other side, 1, 2, 3, okay? So right here, and right here. Okay, so now that we have that, it looks just like a zigzag. Now we're going to do the next row, and so this one is going to be a V here, and then another V in here, so we're going to have 4 V's in total. Make sure you start from the outside, so from the outside, and the next one, and then again, the next one, and the last one in the middle. So now we were in the middle, we're going to do the other side. So from the outside, and the inside, the next one, and then the middle one. It's important that you do this in this exact same order, otherwise it's not going to loom correctly. Now the next one, again, we're going to have this M going all the way to the middle. So start from the outside. This one. And then this one. And then here. And now we stopped right here in the middle. We're going to go on to the other side. And do the exact same thing in the mirror image. And connect the middle. Okay. Now that we've finished our row, we're gonna start to go inside and all the way to our peak right here. Okay. So first thing is to do our angle right here, and the other side do your angle also. And now we're gonna go in, upwards. And the other side, in, diagonally. And now we need our 2 V's in here, okay? Start from these outside points. Grab double bands. Do the outside points first, and now the inside. Alright, next one, outside point right here, and then the inside. Next is we're going to start from here, go in again on both sides. So do your diagonal. You do that heart shape. And then go inside. And then this one go inside. And then a V right here. There we go. Next one, again, we're going to do the inside V's. And now the middle. Okay, and last one is our point right here. And here. Okay. This may or may not come out exactly how Blastoise is supposed to look, because of course he has a really weird shape, but I don't care. It's my design. Alright. At this point, we're going to go ahead and use one band to do a cap band going around 4 times. I just want to make sure. Yes. Okay. We're gonna loom in here these two first. Okay. Next, we're gonna loom this inside and this one inside. This one, and now this one, and then this one. Okay. Right here, we are going to attach our nose. And we're going to attach, this is the nose. You see how it's kind of lifted like that, and then it's kind of like cupped right there. So this is the top, obviously. This is gonna be laying just like that. So we're gonna go ahead and have it in the top, flip it over so your slip knot is facing you. Grab the cap band. You're gonna put your hook through all the bands. This is a really thick cap band, okay? And you're gonna put it right there on that peg. Now you're gonna go ahead and loom that over and loom this one over. So this one's top. So I need to find it. There we go. And now the last two in the bottom. Okay. Alright. So far it's connected right there. That's good. Now we're going to go ahead and loop this one over and this one over. Connect that there. Connect that there. And now this one. Connect that there. And this one right here. Okay. Now we are going to go in here and loop that over here. Guess this should be the correct one. I only have one. I need to grab the next one. Come on. There it is. Okay, so just that one. And then go ahead and do this one. Alright. Now we haven't loomed the other ones, because we are going to be connecting the next part of our nose. Now at this point you can go ahead and lift your nose so that way it's off the peg. And these are going to act as our nostrils. So we're not going to touch those. Do you see this is the part of the nostril? So we're going to grab this part right here. And this part, we're actually going to add it right there. And you're going to loom that over. Alright. Now right here, this is our nostril, this part. So you're going to grab the next one up, which is this one. And you're going to add it right here. And loom that one over. Okay. Now we're gonna do this part right here. See our teardrop? Now we're gonna go ahead and loom this here and loom this one here. Now the other side, right across, right here. Here's our teardrop. Loom these. I like to push my bands down so I know that they're not going to fall. Okay, now we need to do this one inside. So lift up your nose, and then you're going to go in here. Again, my flashlight keeps failing. That's okay. Alright, so now we have loomed those. So now we're going to go ahead and loom this one in here. And go back inside, loom the next one over, and then do this corner over here. And loom this one up. and stop right there. Now you're gonna go onto this next side over here. See how this one's already looped? You're gonna do this one right here. Right there. This one, and now this one right here. And this one. Okay. Now we're going to connect the next part of the nose, which is this part right here. You see how there's these two, and then there's this part. You're gonna grab these top two, okay? You're gonna put them right here, and you're gonna loop that one up right here, because these are the top ones. Okay, now you're gonna take that off the peg, and you're gonna loop the next ones over to this side. Now we're gonna do this side, okay? Right here. You're gonna grab this one right here. Grab those two that are on the outside. Put that around the peg. Go in, grab the top two. I only grabbed one, I need the other one. There we go. Okay, and I looped it right there to the middle. Now again, you're gonna take it off the peg, and now you can loop up the next two over to this side. Okay. You're not gonna touch this until the very, very end. Now we're gonna go ahead, and since this one has been looped there, this one has to be looped. So these two. Now do the other side right here, because this one's already been looped. Okay. Now, normally we would go right here, but we're not going to touch this. And that's going to be at the very, very end. This one's already been looped, so we're going to do this one. The ones going to the inside always go first. And then the ones heading to the outside. And now go right across right here. These are next. Yeah, hang on. There we go. Okay. Oh, I'm getting off camera. Okay. So now, right across from here, here's our middle again. We're going to do these right here. And then this one. Now the edge ones. Okay, now finally it's going to be this one up here. And then the one right across from it right here, these. You should notice that all of these have been looped except for this border on top. Now we're going to do the border. Starting from this side, we're going to go ahead and do from the outside and work our way in. If I can get that band to get out. There we go. I think. Kind of. There we go. It's tangled. Now keep working your way to the middle. Grabbed way too many bands. Start again. There we go. Okay, now this side. Don't fall off. Need to push this down. I want to make sure I don't grab these bottom ones, okay? Okay, put this back. And now I'm going to loop this one to grab the very bottom ones. Loop that up. And this one, loop that up. Don't do the middle one yet. Do this one. Loop that up. And this one. Loop it. Now, we're going to go ahead and grab those bands that are being held by the slip knot. Put our hook through. And I can actually take out that slip knot now. I don't need it. I usually take them off at this stage because I want to make sure I'm doing it correctly. Okay, good. It's not falling apart on me, so I know I got it correct. And I'm going to put it right here. Put that right on this peg. And go in here, grab the bottom two, and it's going to be tight, so I want to make sure I grab the correct ones. There's a one. I don't want to break that band, so I need to be very careful. Put this back. Come on. Come on, you need to get back on there. Oh gosh, come on. The last one. There we go. Woo! Now make sure everything is being grabbed. It looks like everything is being grabbed, so at least to me it looks like. Alright. Now we're going to put the slip knots on all these. I kind of started off at a weird angle. I should have moved it up higher, but oh well. My bad. I thought I was gonna make the snout bigger, but I kind of think this is a more appropriate size. We'll just see how it looks like when we take it out. But obviously if you're seeing this, then that means that I kept this design. Otherwise I would have refilmed it. Once you put all your slip knots, go ahead and take it out carefully with your edges first. All right. There is the first part of Blastoise. Since we didn't really do the natural, when this comes out it should be cupped out like this, but because we did it the opposite way, we're gonna have to cup it with our own fingers. So go ahead and start to do that shape so that way it's cupped in here. Obviously this looks different from my original design, but because we're doing it a lot more, how would you say it, anatomically correct, we're trying to make it look more like Blastoise. Okay, so there is our upper snout. I'm gonna push this, trying to widen this and push this in, because yeah, there we go. So I like that better. All right, there's our first part. Okay, we're gonna keep moving on. We're returning back to our 3 looms for the rest of the jaw. We already have our upper jaw, and now we're going to make the bottom part of the jaw. And after that, we're gonna make the tongue, and then also the brow, and work our way to the middle of the head. Okay. For this one, you're going to be needing the skin tone color, or whatever color you chose for your belly. It has to be the same color. Okay, so I'm gonna take out a few, because I'm gonna be needing some. We're gonna be using that same pattern, well, the same textured pattern. On this one, we're just gonna go ahead and just put it in a different configuration. So right here, we need to go ahead and we're gonna start with my arrows all pointing down and all at the offset configuration. Still at the same one, kind of like how we did with this one. It's gonna be done 2 sections down. No, sorry, this one's gonna be done 3 sections, but it's just gonna go down a little bit further, as opposed to a heart. Okay. Our corners are gonna be up here, and we're gonna move our way down to the middle. So we're gonna start here on the 3rd peg in the middle, and go with double bands. You're going to be putting them in a V shape, just like so. Next, the rest of your border, which we'll configure all the way, and we're just going to go ahead and continue moving our way up to that point. The same on this side with double bands. Once we're at this point, well, now we're going to go down 1. Double bands right there. And double bands here. And now we need to do double bands here and double bands here, because as we keep progressing down, we need to keep going with our configuration. Right here, I'm going to go towards the inside on both sides with double bands. And now right here and right here. So just like that. Okay. Make sure you do your outsides first, always. So now we're going to go down 1. And also on this side, we're going to go down once. And now we need to do this zigzag towards the inside. So starting from your outside first. And then the ones that go down. This one at a down angle. And now the ones that go at an up angle. And then up angle. So remember, we went here to here, then down, and then up. Okay. Now, again, we're going to go down another time. So this will be our third time. What I mean by that is because we did 1, 2, this will be our third time, and the rest of the time we're just going to go and keep going to our point. Now, again, we need to do our zigzag towards the inside. So work your way from the outside in. Okay, now this side also. Remember, we have to work our way from the outside in. Okay. And we're gonna go from here and work our way also from the outside in. So these go at an up angle, and then down angle, and then an up angle, and then down angle, and close it off. So now you just did these. So now these are gonna, the ones that go next, go in, down, and then up, down, and then up. Okay. So just like that, start closing in. We're gonna continue. Move your way from the outside to the inside. Okay, so the ones we just did were these, and finally to the middle. Now we're going to start from here, the inside pegs, okay? Not the outside one, but the inside point. And again, we're going to move our way to the inside down, and then up, and then middle. So, double bends here, and then right here also. So you see how we're moving? From here on out, we're just going to keep moving towards the inside middle. So from here, now we just need to go across and finish your zigzag right there, and then close it off. Now we're going to move up to these 2 points and move our way in, and then close it off. On this side, and then in, and close it off. And finally, our last 2 points right here. Right here, and right here. That finishes it off. Now we just need our cap band. And go around 4 times. So for me, I'm just going to go ahead and cap it, and then put it on there and cap it again, and then goes 4 times. I don't need these anymore. Now I can go ahead and start looming. So you're going to grab your hook, you're going to loom the first 2, and for me, it's always going to go in this direction since I put these first and then these last. So these are going to be loomed first. At least for me. So now that you have those 2, now we're going to go ahead and work my way. I'm going to do these. So now I just loom these two, and I'm gonna move to this peg and loom these two. Now I have these three to loom, and I'm gonna work my way from the middle and then the outside. And then these. Okay. Now I have 4 that I need to loop. And I'm going to work my way from the middle, these two first. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the ones that go to this side, and then the bottom 2 that go to this side. Now I need to do this one. These and these. Now I can do the outside borders. And these. Okay, now I'm gonna do my middle one right here. Remember never to skip. Always look for the ones that already have teardrops in them, and you're gonna loop from there. Now I'm gonna do the ones on the sides, keeping the middle ones first, and work your way out to the edges. Now I'm going to do this one. So again, I'm going to grab the next 2 that go in here, the 2 that go this way, and I'm going to do this one and loop the one that goes in, and then loop the one that goes up. Now I just need all these rows right here, these 4. So working my way from the middle again. And then this one. Okay, now working my way outside. Okay, now this one. After you're done with this, notice how we are at this point. You're not going to be looming here, because this is the last one. We have to loom everything up to the middle now, from here, and from this corner up to the middle here. So I need to skip this one and do this one now. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the next 2, and then the last 2, and loop them here, and then move on to the next peg right here. These need to be looped, and these need to be looped. The other side, skip the middle one, go directly to this one, do these 2, and then the bottom 2, and now these. Okay, so since this one's already been done, we're not going to do anything from here. We have to skip and go directly to this one because these haven't been looped. So go do this one. And you can actually finish it off right here. So go ahead and do this one too. And that's it. Now over here on this side. So right here, here's my teardrops, but these don't have teardrops. So go ahead and do those. And then finally these up here. Oh, there's 1, I need 2, there's my 2 bands. Okay. Now we can finally do our border from here all the way in, and then this side from here all the way in. So work your way towards the middle. push that down so it doesn't fall. Now here, I need to work my way towards the middle. I'm using my fingers to help me so I don't have an accident and so my bands fall. Okay. At this point I'm going to go ahead and put a slip knot on here. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and put blue bands right there. I'm going to use the same color as my body right there. I'm going to grab 2 bands from my body color. I'm going to put them through all of these. And now I'm going to put a slip knot on that one. Okay, so just like that. Now I'm going to take the entire thing off my hook, or with my hook, from my pegs. Work your way from the outside to the inside. Okay. I'm gonna stretch this out because I want it right in the middle. There we go. Alright, so now that we have this other heart shape that's different from the other ones, go ahead and adjust, stretch it so that way the bands can get in a better formation. And we have our lower part of the jaw now. Can you guys see? Yay! So it actually looks a lot cooler now, and that we can actually see how our jaw is gonna come out. Yeah, so it's gonna be ending up looking like that. Cool. For the tongue, we are going to need double bands also. We're going to start right here in the middle, and we're going to move out actually no, sorry. We're going to move in the out direction, so we're going to make an arrow first. So make your arrow, and then we're going to go outward like this on both sides and down twice. Actually, at least, no, sorry, once. We're not going to go next yet because we need to do our inside now. So now we're going to go ahead with the same pattern. Work your way from the outside to the inside. Now over here again with your zigzag pattern, work your way from the outside to the inside. And now we're going to go down again from here and here, and again from work your way to the inside with your zigzag pattern. time. Work your way to the inside. And now we're going to go ahead and close it off. So start from the outside, and then the inside zigzag, and finally your point. And last, you're going to need a cap band here, so it has to go around 4 times. I'm going to cap it and then cap it again. Now it's going around 4 times. And there's our tongue pattern. Now we're going to go ahead and loom it up. So loom these two. Now loom these 2 sections. Loom the ones that are going inside. If I can take it out, there we go. Now the middle one. And now the outside ones. And now these 2 inside ones. Now the middle one here. Now the 2 outside ones. Now the 2 inside ones. Now skip the middle one and do the outside ones. And then work your way to the middle. I'm going to push these down so I have room. There we go. And now finally loom the bottom ones from here. Those are going to hold everything. Okay, and then put your slip knot there. And take out your tongue. Work from the sides to the inside. Okay. Stretch it out so that way it takes its shape properly. Alright, let's test it out. Ooh, perfect. There we go. I like it. Cool. We're getting there. Next, we're gonna work on the top of the head, and we're gonna work our way down from the inside. So we need to do the brow now.